So Darryl, can you explain a little bit about MYP?
Sure. The MYP is the middle years program of the IB program. So you've got the PYP in lower school and the DP program in the upper school. And so the MYP is for basically the middle school, which is from grade 6 to grade 10. And it's a curriculum framework that emphasizes a lot of the conceptual understanding, so understanding of big ideas, and skills such as thinking skills and collaboration skills, and also students' communication skills as well.
What is the difference between the American curriculum and the British curriculum?
Well, the MYP is an international curriculum, and it's actually a framework, so it does fit with a British curriculum standards or American curriculum standards. It's actually adaptable enough that you can have American MYP schools or British MYP schools. So it's a framework that just gets you to think of different curriculum practices and the emphasis on skills. So it is adaptable to any national set of curriculum standards.
How does it prepare students for the IB Diploma?
What I find with the MYP students is after 5 years in the program, they're really good at understanding the deep ideas of whatever subject area they're looking into. So they can really pick apart and analyze things in science or humanities. And the good thing about the MYP is that it's connected interdisciplinary. So they might be looking at, say, power, the idea of power in physical education, or the idea of power in politics, or the idea of power or energy in science. So they're making a lot of good connections between the subject areas. And that helps prepare them for the DP because they're really good critical thinkers and they're really good at communicating. They have the confidence to give a lot of oral communications or presentations or technological presentations as well.
So what about achievements? What sort of achievements, the highlights, can you see the students producing within the MYP?
Well, the highlights that I see is that they're really good thinkers. They can really pick apart an argument, they can see both sides of the story, and they get a very well-rounded education. Not only do they get their 8 subjects, but at the end of the MYP, they have to do a personal project. This personal project is when they take on whatever they're interested in that might not be related to any subject area. So they might want to look into something that's fashion or architecture or computer design or making a bicycle. So they pick something that they're passionate about and really develop a year-long project, and they research into it and they develop something that they're really interested in and apply a lot of the skills that they're learning in the MYP, such as research, investigation, communication, and just having the perseverance to take a project and see it through.
Okay, so we've talked about the academic side.
Yep.
We've looked at the processes they go through and what MYLP is about. And we've talked, regarding the academic side, all very important.
Yeah.
But what about the non-academic side? It can't all be academic.
It's true. Some of the students will complain it seems to be very academic rigorous, which it is. I mean, like all other schools, we have clubs, we have sports. One thing about the MYP is that they have a service component, so they are involved in service activities. So they may decide to volunteer at an orphanage or raise money, say for refugees that are living in camps in the north of Thailand. So yeah, there is the academic side, but there's also the service side to it. And the idea behind this is that we want the students to be well-rounded once they leave their 5 years in the MYP.
I've heard that KIS is a great place to work. But what about the students? How do they feel? What's their feelings about KIS?
Yeah, I think they would say that it's a really good community. They're excited to come to school, and it's not just for the academics, but I think we're quite small, well, medium-sized school. We have about 180 students in the middle years, and we have a really good diverse student body, and they really get along. I feel that they really enjoy working together. I mean, we try and get them to collaborate quite often, and it seems to come naturally to them. So they feel that when they come to school, they're really part of a community. And each year we have residential trips, so we go to a different part of Thailand where we do some volunteer work, and we just have fun, and it's a great experience it's a great bonding experience. And I find that when new students come to our middle years program, their adjustment time seems to be quite short. I find that they really become part of the community very, very quickly.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel.
All right, thank you.